Howdy folks, this is Jason Fisher with Fisher Gaming once again. And we are going to continue Zoe Morgan's storyline, but in the last episode there are some things that I meant to tell you that has completely slipped my mind. And that is two big events that happened between the Solonade and now. See, I had recorded ahead of time, so many of these episodes are actually going to be coming out later than the summer event. But not only did we have the summer event, but we also had two more new episodes on the Klingon Civil War, which is the very last story arc. And in that, I earned a new ground set with a different character. Of course, that ground set is account wide, which means Zoe gets to take advantage of it. And it's this 4-piece ground set right here. And this Imperial armor set, it comes with both a bat'leth and a pair of disruptors. So I have both my ground weapon and my ranged weapons. And then I also have a personal shield and the armor. And what is so special about it is that we get bonuses for putting them all together. So, and these bonuses are the reason why I'm doing this, because one of these is the Rift drones. And Rift drones are these things right here. And these things will come up close to our foes and send out a small mycelial rift, which does some damage, but they're actually also pets that I can use with my Torgs and with my security guards. A big challenge I've been having with this character is I decided to make her a melee emphasis, which has been proven to be kind of challenging because I have to get right up to the enemy. And having these extra pets helps a lot. So I have 1, 2, the security I'm going to say is just all together, so 3, and then the mycelials is 4 and 5. So that helps me out a lot. But another even more important event that happened was the summer event. And the summer event, which is now closed, but it gave us this Ryzian luxury cruiser, which looks like is going to be a good ship. And I may have to do something with that later and put it on the show. And we'll see what it can do then. But something much more important is I've been earning these Lola nuts so that I can get things out of the summer event store. And things I got out of the summer event store were these concession foods that I could feed to a tribble and get this what's called the Grand Slam Tribble, which actually gives you a boost if you're doing melee attacks, which is something I really liked. And another thing that I got is some new kit modules. This one in particular, this was, since I'm doing everything close up, this gives electrical damage to all my foes that are right around me, because I have to go, a lot of what I have to do is just going right up to them. So when the summer event comes around, it is a good idea to go to Ryza, which is way over there on the left side of the beta quadrant, and just grind on that, because they've got a lot of really great stuff. And I've even put an episode on there to show everybody how it's done. But yeah, they've got all of this going for you. Now some of it's just costumes and whatnot, but ground equipment, this is all really awesome equipment. These kit modules, they're really all just awesome kits. And this Rising kit, one of my other characters, I call it a summer build, and she's got one of these with just these Rising kit modules, and it boosts these Rising kit modules, making it super effective. So that's something you could consider doing. And they've got a lot of just stuff that's just a summer event, but this section right here is worth grinding on the summer event. And they have a lot of other just stuff that's just flat out cool. So that is what I've been doing on this new character, or this new stuff on this character. With that said, we are going to go on with our next episode. We're going to come right up here. Reunion.
Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is rather mundane for one of your skills, but still necessary. A group of homeless aliens need a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the Antaba system are ready to move to a nearby planet. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral has requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
All right. And off we go. We have arrived in the Antaba system, sir. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok on Voyager, setting a course to their coordinates now. And why are there bad guys here?
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance. This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Great. I guess I could just...
Kapla! Is that right? Let me try again. Greetings, Captain. It is my honor to meet representatives of the Klingon Empire. My name is Neelix, and I served with B'Elanna Torres on the USS Voyager. I am currently Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Neelix, I think I've heard something.
No matter. I've always been curious about the Klingon Empire. I even organized a Day of Honor celebration for Voyager once. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, and I'm so glad to hear that unpleasantness between the Empire and the Federation is over. I'm planning a trip to Earth to sample the cuisine. Sometime. I mean, maybe I'll go to Kronos too, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful. I guess the Klingon Empire is just as helpful to people in need as my good friends in Starfleet. I'm a little surprised, though. Alana always said Klingons were grumpy.
Well, I'm not Klingon. Although I'm not sure if Rosin's any better. I'm sure the Federation appreciate your efforts on its behalf, but could we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The case on Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Root stew. Okay, got it. Well, root stew, probably not too bad. I mean, people can't put carrots in stew, which is technically a root, so maybe it wouldn't be too sad. Alright, where's our last one? There it is. That completes all the satellite repairs, sir. Shielding systems coming back online now. And this music is a little too loud, so we're going to turn it down a little bit. There we go.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Well, thank you, Neelix. Would you like to beam down to the base, sir? Yes, of course.
It's so good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think?
I would have to agree with that.
May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how... Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
Agreeable.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Well, why not?
Of course, children need sun and open skies, a place to put down roots. What was that?
Sir, the K-Zone has returned, almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot. They got a lucky shot in at the base, therefore... Sir, the K-Zone returned almost as soon as you left transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot in the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Alright, we'll talk about it.
The operations bay? Dexa was in there! Dex's trapped! Please, do something!
Okay. It's an easy way to get somebody out there.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course we'll help. What do we need to do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It would be a pleasure. Okay. Okay, I know what. There we go. And one should be off to our right. Right. Okay. Alright, align chip matrix. Alter electroplasma flow. Replace damaged fuse. Okay. Okay, locate a repair kit. Obviously we didn't do it right. Repair kit. Okay. Oh, we gotta get up onto the crane. Alright, we got one more repair. Where is it at? Okay, where is the last repair? Where is the last repair? There it is. Okay, the optimal range frequency for this module of communications is 8.4 terahertz. Frequency output can be adjusted by adjusting output from the phase discriminator after. There we go. Well, they made it more interesting at least. Alright, now let's see what Neelix is doing.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure. Just right around the corner. There we go. Talking to the chef.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to celebrate the colonization of our new homeworld. And we need to gather spices for the Talaxian spice stew. I'll need Ranganzo, Spith basil, Prishik, and some Nimian sea salt. I'm sure if you ask around, someone will have them.
Of course.
Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend, and his falata onion crisp is superb. We're traders.
I haven't seen
a lot
anyone
of
like
people
you
have
around
spices,
here before.
but
You
I
must
bet
be one of
Alex,
those visitors from the
Wixon,
Alpha
and
Quadrant.
Maxon can help.
How are you enjoying your time here?
I'm enjoying.
Tried the Jabellian berry salad yet?
Not yet, but I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the lunch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Ooh, is Jolex cooking? I can't wait. Give him this Spith basil. Spice stew isn't the same without a little spith.
Spith. Sounds too much like spit.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to Paraka wings.
Amber spice.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there anything you need?
I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the lunch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Certainly. I have a bottle of Ranganzo from my last trading trip. I was saving it for a special occasion, and today certainly fits.
Thank you
Galaxians
kindly.
are a warm and generous people.
Hello. You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. Thank you for repairing our shield generators. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm helping Jolien prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you have any spices?
My mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Brixen. Would that help?
Yeah, thank
Alex
you.
is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
Alright. Where is the last one?
Hello, friend. Are you looking for something?
I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
All I have is some Nimian sea salt. Do you need it?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you kindly.
Now, Wixon, he's a reliable guy. You might even say he's the Nimian salt of the earth.
Bad joke.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Sure, I love spicy food. Alright.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Oh, sure.
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, adjust the pitch shot and force the arrival closer to the target position. You must be within 1 kilometer for a safe travel. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
I need to scan the route we'll take by
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Same to you. Comply.
Our ships are ready to depart. travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
Alright, on my way.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Let's go for it. Sir, I'm detecting extremely high radiation levels in this system. Too high for normal dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further, but first, Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. Stay here. It appears to be a high amount of theta radiation around the planet. Our scanners indicate that it was recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we would have to deal with whoever's dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have an idea who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with it.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
This is your last chance. Leave now, or I'll make you leave. Malon, cut communication, sir. They're powering up weapons, but they don't. But they're not a match for the Finch. Red alert. All right. Oh, we got more coming in. There they are. All right. The big boy. Man, they sure do like these tractor beams. Time to talk him into something.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump the trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Alright, we'll take care of it for you. Alright. One more.
Thank you so much
Doesn't
for
that
all
look
of your
better?
help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It's been a pleasure. Best of luck to you and your people. Alright. Let's go. We've completed our mission. Alright.
The Malons were causing problems? I'll make a note of that. Neelix has sent word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We have sent several ships to ensure that they are protected from any more Malon incursions. Our first venture into the Delta Quadrant appears to be a success, but we can't rest. There will be more challenges for us soon enough.
Let's see, these are all about the same value. So we'll go ahead and do that. Well, thank you folks for joining me on this episode. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode when we are going to go Friends in Unlikely Places. That sounds like an adventure there. Well, I will see you then. Till then, have a good day and a good life. And goodbye.